number figured out, a motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. Wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, if I lose the fight, I still rage against the night. Don't box I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. What you think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, hate is based the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, hate is based the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Late this morning, body aching, moving is a burden. I can't lift my head. Slotted light on fabric, cross your imprint, shadows, gilded pictures, haunting me in bed. We were young and gave it all for love. I can't remember where it started from, but then you turned us into something God had done. I could have lost all of myself in you. You could have changed me if you wanted to. You took my everything and turned it into sun. I didn't know that part of me would fade. But were you the one that always said our love would stay this way? I cannot dream in color anymore. I think I know why. You painted in all my dreams. You colored me in my sleep. I cannot dream in color even when I sleep on your side. You colored parts of my mind. I'll search for you in the lines.
Hello and welcome to the CSC Match Night 7 rescheduled match between Kittens for YC and Rain for Wet. We've got a prospect match here on the A stream. We're jumping right into the knife round. We've got K-House and Ilt, who is going to be drunk out of his mind by the end of this stream. And it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you know, we called how many. We thought every round was going to end with the one-on-one. And here we have our first already.
Knife round's going to go to Rain, and what? They're probably going to take the CT side, right? This is Prospect.
So, yeah.
This is Prospect. Let's be honest. They're going to take the CT side.
Do a shot every time there's a team kill.
Oh, God. Please no. I want to be alive by the end of tonight. This is Inferno. We're gonna get a lot of team kills in Banana. Definitely not worth my time.
The raid boss Tech 9 on the T side here starting off there.
I'm gonna see the Ball of Death down alt mid. Probably gonna swing into mid and apps and go fast into A. Rain have only got 2 on this A site. They're rotating 1 into the pit, and they've got 1 in Arch. They're going to push 2 down Banana, but he's getting swung in Arch. And they're going to look for this wrap onto the A site here. Speed whiffing all of his shots, and Xbox takes the site.
The raid boss works out, gets 2 on that entry into Arches there, and just opens up the site. Pit left alone, couldn't do a whole lot, but Trout Scoper here gonna get 1 back, and that Tech 9 running out of ammo, but so is Money G, and shot in the back of the head. That's eliminated.
Trout Scoper just runs it straight in and runs to his death. We're gonna look at some interesting rounds here. I think we should get a force up from the Kittens, and Rain is also gonna look to force into this. This is Inferno, so they should be looking to get some util out. Actually, they're gonna opt for the weapons. Speed looking at that 5.7, Money G with the MP9.
I agree
with
with
the
the
Scout.
CT4s here. You know, a lot of teams, they'll save second round and then still have a mediocre by third. You know, even if you get those M4s out, you're low util. It's just not a very favorable position to find yourself in.
Well, it's interesting. Kittens are not going to opt for that fast banana take on the second round. Worried about some util from Rain's side, but instead they're just going to walk this slow. Leave a lurker. See how it goes. Money G flashed into mid, sees nothing, but that's going to be some misinformation. There's actually 3 sitting in mid and 1 in apps. They're going to rotate 1 back over to the B site. This is a weak A site here.
Arch is left wide open here. No one even looking from B back at that CT push potential.
They're finally going to start rotating back over. But it might be too little too late. Speed's about to get overrun here on Balk. Actually gets
That's
one
the
back, and
bomb
the
drop.
pistols ring out.
The bomb got dropped at the bottom of Banana.
Oh no. Clueless doesn't know what to do here. Does he commit to the A site with the rest of his team, or does he go back and try and fight for this bomb control? 2 pistols pushed down.
They're
How's he going to
lurking
do
in
this?
here.
Oh, he's caught the timing, but there's still 2 in Banana.
Heard the scope.
Gets
Gonna take 1
one.
down. Didn't grab the bomb.
There's still got 1 in T-steps. Oh, and Trout Scoper loses the fight. He whiffs his shots. It's going to let them get this A site, unless Money G has something to say for it.
In an interesting spot. Money G.
Runs out of ammo.
Ready for him.
He still recovers.
Gets the pistol out. Takes down Xbox.
Xbox is our PR specialist here at CSC, but seems like he can't get those fans on his side yet. Got to get some rounds behind him before they're going to rally and really take back this game.
Yeah, the CT force by, you know, proven to be the call.
They're gonna
T's gonna force back into it as well here. The force by wars continue on.
The T's are gonna look for a really slow take on this side. Looks like they're waiting out the mollies of Banana, letting the CTs get some control. 2 smokes used at the bottom of Banana. That's a misplay, but Slatong is going to push down behind these smokes, and they're going to rotate 1 back over to the A site. The T's are really taking their time here.
I think a 5-man here, they're just gonna walk up Banana. Tong's just gonna spot him out. Goes for the peek. Gets 1 down to 90.
On the run back gets another, but they're just going to push him. He's got help rotating in from CT. Trout Scooper gets 1. And Sletong
Out of ammo. Bomb could be planted here. Clueless got it down, but the peek from Coffin's gonna come out.
Can Money G deny this plant again? It's gonna be delayed. Alpine Cone pushes through the smoke. He's got 2 and he whiffs both. Speed seals it back with 1 HP. Damn, that was...
A chance for 2, couldn't convert either.
Definitely could have flipped the other way if Money G hadn't gotten that pick. Hadn't stopped the plant there. peek behind the molly. They can't even see him, and he shuts it down.
He's gonna have to opt for the full save here, just a flash and a smoke on Clueless. Maybe go for another pop play. We saw how slow they were willing to play the force. Makes those CTs use up all that util and spend that money again. Don't let them build that bank.
Gonna be looking up alt mid, but they've slowed down here. Maybe looking to see if there's gonna be a mid push. CT's holding these MP9s on the leftover Galil. They're gonna make a lot of money off this. Unless they just let them through? Pinecone gets one before going down, and Money G's gonna have a lot more contact here. Takes one, takes a second, pulls out the USP, but they're not gonna push through this smoke anymore. Speed with the whiffed spray. Blood gets one back, and they should have a free plant here. Oh no, but Money G comes back around for the 4K. No, it's the ace. Money G with the MP9 ace. That's a lot of money in the bank.
$10,000 in the bank.
Oh my god. Is he gonna opt to pull out this op? Or is he
T's
just
gonna be
gonna...
back on the buy. Got the plant down, that was critical.
Money G's gonna keep this Galil into the next round? No, he's gonna throw it back to speed. And he's gonna pull out the op. He's 8-1 right now. In 4 rounds.
Opting for the mid peak here. Not gonna spot anybody out.
He's finally using some util at the top of Banana. They've got a 2-stack looking at corner. Ready to take them down if Blood comes around the corner. Blood is their sub for today. They come around swinging. Gets one before Troutscoper takes him down. So 4v4 here, and not much map control from the T's.
Still an advantageous situation here in that 4-on-4. 3 CTs hanging on the A site. T's starting to prod up towards top Banana. Pinecone and his partner there in Apps just holding, lurking, waiting for a push potentially. CT smoke gonna come in. That's gonna pull the op to rotate in, and just like that, the T's just gonna waltz on out. Spots one porch. Lost Fat Boy with the shot. Takes down Dieter there. Speed all alone on this site.
It looks like the CTs have realized.
Starting to rotate in. Bomb slowly working his way back up. Got left down at the bottom of mid there. Gonna smoke off arches.
This exec is coming in way too slow. The CTs have time to adjust here, and they've already come up arch. They're going to take this fight onto Pinecone, and he loses it. They have the wrap now, the CTs. And Speed just has to shut down this bomb plant. He gets one. 2 on site. One coming from arch.
Has a chance here. Can't quite take down the pit player. Clueless hit with the op on site. Setting on Bison, Lost Fat Boy goes down. Clueless. 1-on-1. Low
Money
HP.
G closes it out. Money G has really been the solid player on this side so far. He's looking at... He's got a pretty respectable scoreline and a respectable MMR for the player that he is. He's got a 387 MMR. Not the highest on his team, but in this game so far, he is having by far the most impact. He's actually got a 1.27 across 5 maps in Prospect right now.
Pulling out the stats.
That is some crazy numbers. He's currently in 4th place, and Troutscoper's in 1st, but he's only had 1 game with a 1.47. Is
impressive days.
Some impressive stats in Prospect, especially some really high numbers, some real consistency.
Leaving that bomb behind just, cost them the round there. Instead of taking the site and holding, T's opted to wait for the bomb and collect what it goes for, but that gave the time for the CTs to rotate in. Money G trying to take a little peek down the middle, no one there to fight him.
Kittens have another buy into this, but they're really struggling to gain any momentum here. The CTs are gonna opt to have Slutung hiding in the back of B, let Troutscoper take that first fight. Kittens have got 3 working up banana, now only 2, but they've used a lot of util and really not taken enough space. Really hesitant to be taking those peeks around into the B bomb site.
Oh, Pinecone hit a little jump shot there, hopping up on that chair, taking down Dieter and Boiler. Money G posted up on the angles. Truscoffer goes down to Blood. They're trying to take that banana fight.
Alpine Cone can catch this timing on Money G, but Money G seems aware of it. Spotting into Boiler every once in a while.
The teaser lurking back to banana. Looks like we're gonna get a B execute here. Slatong just on top of first orange is got a chance to get one, but the fallback not going to be friendly to him. Going to be trapped in between. Money G going to take down the lurk, and that's going to activate the tease here on B. Smoke goes down to hold them off. Slatong.
Rain definitely seems aware of this. Money G's already rotated over. Something hiding in the back of the site. Lost Fat Boy, but gets taken down by Xbox Lasagna. Money G's already rotated in. He's got a bit of a one-way, but he whiffs his shot.
Spotted the legs, can't quite get the angle on him. If he had opted to throw that nade deep instead, could have taken down Blood. Has an idea he's there, knows one's close. Looking for that third player as his team starts to rotate in, doesn't spot the head. There it is. Xbox down. Water not cleared. Clueless going to take him down. 1-on-2 for Money G, and Blood gonna clean it up. Kittens take their second round. Not going to let that one escape them like they did before.
They're going to opt to pick up that op here. Not sure who they're going to throw it to. I want to say that Clueless is their offer, but I'm not really certain.
Worst buy from the CTs. Interesting play here. Could have just given this one up, forfeited the round, and had a full buy into the next, but opting for pretty decent util, but almost no good weaponry. Blood gonna take a lot of molly damage there. Hollow Pinecone also taken down by a little bit of phase. That one bounces off a floor. Fun angle. Didgeridoo here. Didgeridoo. Is he gonna didgeridoo it to him? On
Lost
stairs.
Fat Boy seems aware of the possibility of a CT push. Speed is holding Didgeridoo's back, but Pinecone's about to jump in. Might take the attention here. We could get a timing. But Didgeridoo takes down Lost Fat Boy. Can Pinecone walk around? Gets one. But is he aware of Didgeridoo? He is not, and Didgeridoo gets a second with the Mag 7.
Not aware that Didgeridoo didn't back up. And the T's opting to just go ahead and hit B, knowing it's probably a 2-on-2 here. One in dark and 1 second first oranges. First orange is going to go down. Slatong in dark not going to activate. Sight going to be cleared. Gets one. The run through on Money G gets the low player, and the planner just left alone.
Money G is having a blinder of a game. 12-2 right now in 7 rounds. He is absolutely blowing this team out of the water, and nobody else on his team is even close. 147 ADR. This is insane. He's gonna opt to be taking that mid pick again. Is he gonna get anything for his troubles? Looks like the T's are gonna go fast up banana. Tech 9's up banana. Swing out. Slatong rips the head off Lost Fat Boy and spray transfers onto Blood, and that's gonna completely shut down that banana take.
The nades got the separation the CTs needed on that T banana push, and just didn't let him go.
Pinecone wants this.
He's close. Not going to get spotted out here. This push. Gonna get taken down.
Oh, and the lineup.
The aim punch did it to him.
It looked like Clueless was trying to bait that peek in so that Pinecone could get something, but he just didn't swing. He didn't jiggle far enough. Get his elbow out. They didn't fall for it. This is looking rough from the Kittens on their T side so far.
Another buyback in here, though. T economy always going to be favorable when you're losing these rounds like this, but CT's starting to build a bank.
Kittens going too fast up banana.
Big nade.
Oh, and the nade goes
Xbox
too
lasagna.
far.
Down to half HP already. Speed just going through the middle peak. Spots a Bahala Pinecone hits the shot. Speed, Molly in hand, not fast enough. Doesn't get away.
Money G's giving up this arch angle to post on apps. Gonna throw his molly into apps. And it looks like he's gambled right. They're not really looking to wrap into arch. And the T's are just opting to take some map control here. They're not lining up to exec a site. Just trying to stress the CTs out, and it's so far it looks like it's working. The CTs are gonna rotate another over to the A site. But the Kittens have still got that banana control. And they're looking to exec late in this round here. Sletong is boosted up in CT. Are they going to clear this? Blood walks through. Sletong whips the spray. And it looks like he's just going to give up the site. They are aware of the church play. And Blood takes out Sletong.
We're going to get the low
Money
player.
G. Money
Xbox
G's
still
aware
low.
of this flank. Oh, there's a timing in CT right now. Pinecone walking past Money G. Is he going to get away with saving this op? Or is he going to spot him? He spots him. And this is an opening into the site. T's are pinched. But Money G opts to save.
Yeah, that speed going down in apps there. Rain deciding to strengthen that A site hold instead, leaving Sletong up there on the boost.
It's a nice side take from the Kittens. Could have been shut down by Sletong on the boost, but he whiffed that one kill. And they were aware of his re-wrap into church. Took him out, and the site was free. I'd be interested to see how the Kittens are going to change up their mid plays. They haven't really taken any space into mid, and when they haven't done anything with it. They've taken space towards arch, they've taken space towards brackets, but once they take that space, so far, all they've done is opt to go turn around and go back up banana and go hit B. It's worked, but it's only worked twice.
Speed taking a little bit of team damage there, getting knifed in the back in the library. Xbox going to take a chunk of the nade, but they're already top car early here. Can catch out Sletong here, spots him. Maybe didn't quite see his arm.
Sletong on top. Oh, Sletong falls off just in time. He misses that molly. T's are not denied any space into banana so far.
I don't think they know Block's there. They're not. Xbox is going to get the cross, though. Tong gets one, gets the second.
That absolutely shuts down that B take. But the Kittens have got two pushed up past apps. Didgeridoo does not seem to know. Throw the lurk smoke out into apps. They molly into pit. Beat is ready for this. Beat gets one. He sees the second, gets another. That last one, Clueless, is just sitting in alt mid. This was not a coordinated take. He had two on each site, just one by one.
Tong with the double from Fountain there on the B site shut down all that early aggression and all that map space that the Kittens had taken. I mean, that just absolutely ruined their plans there. They were ready to walk out. No nades, got the early pick.
Pinecone, despite his 6 and 10 scoreline, he's looking at 108 ADR. He is holding his own in this, and really, Pinecone and Blot are pulling their team forward on all of these site takes. They're getting that opening. They're getting that util out. They're getting the headshot pick. They're making the space, and then sometimes the take is just falling apart against Sletong's doubles, Money G's off kills. Just some really nice defense from Rain.
He's going to be low money here. Lost Snapboy, the only one who can buy another AK. We're going to see 3 MAC-10s to back those 2 AKs up. And the CTs, the bank is coming back. They're still in danger if they lose this round. Maybe we see something fast out of here. There's been a lot of banana util. They're all going the same direction this time. Maybe it is the B play window flash ready for it. All of
CT's
Pinecone
blind.
are already down to half.
T's are taking the space, but the CTs are replying with a good amount of late util. Slatong looks ready with this Molly Smoke combo. Force them back out of car. Opts for just the Molly. Xbox gets the smoke down just in time.
CTs have already rotated over. We have Didgeridoo. Already here, Money G gonna lock down the brackets area. And Speed's just gonna hang out in pit. T's starting to think better of this play.
Honestly, I like
gonna
this
keep
hit.
slowing them down.
They have really struggled against Money G's op in his positioning. I think they should be looking at either a fast apps play or a fast up banana, because looking at going brackets and trying to fight Money G has just not worked for them so far. But Sletong has locked down the B site.
It looks like they're going to choose to go back to A. That flash not going to bait over Didgeridoo. They're going to walk back into the more favored CT site. Money G posted up close. On that arch is Didgeridoo already back into the A site. Smoke going to come down. So many targets, can't pick which one he wants to shoot. Shoots in between them. But Speed and Didgeridoo going to get a double nade.
Oh my god, Didgeridoo locks them out of the site. That is the util we want to see.
The rotate came back in. They took too long to make a decision. Banana CTs didn't give them the push they were looking for. Went back to A, got away from the op, again, get away from the util.
That was some really nice util from Didgeridoo and Speed. Speed knew that his position was compromised, chucked that HE out, tried to take the fight, and took one down with his HE, but he had 3 in front of him. That was not going to be a favorable fight. Lost Fat Boy running fast up banana with the D. Looks like the Kittens are going for a fast B play. Trout Scooper gets 1. He actually gets 2. Clueless and Blood combine for 2, and they even it up at 3-3.
Xbox and Clueless, though. 1 bullet apiece going to take them down. No smoke for CT. They're going to be trapped into whatever position they choose. That nade not going to find its mark onto the low HP players.
Both low HP players are opting towards Dark. Clueless is boosted up. Xbox Lasagna is hiding in the back of Dark. It'll be interesting to see whether Rain decides to clear this. They're going to move through 2 through Church. They're going to see this Orange's player. Take him out. And Xbox Lasagna gives up his position, but Clueless combines with him and they take 2 out. Didgeridoo comes in, gets 1, but he does not have time to defuse that bomb.
They're both going to go down here. Going for the stats play. Didgeridoo going to get that kill. Goes down to bomb.
Rain?
An eco round. A force buy. Fast banana play. Just gets the 2 kills. Tratscoper gets 2, but the CT's favoring that 3-2 setup.
Money's going to reinvest into this op. They've got 3 players over 100 ADR, and Didgeridoo, that can't be right. He has 35 ADR, but he's 8-5.
Clean up crew, Didgeridoo.
Oh my god, Didgeridoo, truly a stats player. And Xbox Lasagna jumps to the smoke, gets traded out by Blood.
Blood gonna pre-fire that CT, has an idea of how they like to play. But Didgeridoo gonna go ahead and rotate to strengthen this site. 3 T's hanging around in banana, coffin smoke coming out.
Blood was ready for Blood.
Getting spammed, nade going out, but Blood gets 1. Jalapine Cone gonna take down with a lurking boiler.
Oh, and a meaty nade on the Trout Scoper.
That Molly just gonna force him back even more. Money G. Already looking like he's going to decide for it. I mean, another fast B play. If the E works on eco, it'll work with rifles, right?
Honestly, I think this is the right call. Because Money G has been having success on A, but they've been struggling on this on B. Sletong has slowed down in the past few rounds. And Tratscoper, if he can get 1, oh my god.
No kit. Can't do it to him.
What an attempt, though. We're getting word that he apparently did have a kit. I don't believe it. I don't think he had a kit.
I didn't see one.
It looked like the timer was a bit long for that play, but Rain gonna call a tactical timeout here, thinking over how they're gonna defend this B site. They're they're gonna have to look at an interesting buy around this op. Are they gonna opt to save or force around this op? If they only have 2 loss bonus, they should be getting 2,400 off this round. If I were them, I think I would be forcing around this op.
It looks like they might go for somewhat of a set nade play here. Slatong and Speed gonna go ahead and pick one up. Didgeridoo has a molly. 4-stack B, leave the op by himself on A. Might be the best scenario for him. Is he gonna go for this mid peek? Flash gonna come out. Early aggression in middle.
Gonna re-peek. Oh, he misses the shot, and he's gonna pay for that one.
Gets away though. HP not as important on the opper as it is on the riflers, but that smoke gonna come out. The A push, brackets control given. CT's still just gonna hang out. They're gonna take this Astralis boost over here and B site and hope they peek. Thinking about giving it to him. Come on. Can't get the second.
Xbox
Same for
attempts
Xbox.
this ray transfer, and he just can't get that second one. It's a 3v3 here, but the CTs have got their AKs.
Honey G could catch Clueless on this cross right here. Sees his arm.
Shoulder, and he takes him out. But does he know about the graveyard player? He doesn't seem aware.
Does now. Honey G on 7 HP though. Maybe trying to spot out this bomb. Lost Fat Boy. Gonna get mollied out, but take down Slatong. But Lost Fat, he's walking into the crosshair of 2 CTs here. Gotta take down the first. Maybe didn't quite spot the second. They seem pretty sure.
1AG has an opportunity here. He could walk up, but he should opt to save here, yeah. Gonna save this op. And the Kittens are gonna secure their 6th. They're gonna look to keep this half manageable with the 7-8 half. Rain have really struggled to keep their momentum here.
Yeah, it started off really strong and then just a couple fast B plays and that was that. I mean, walked in, killed the 2 hold, and then just couldn't quite get the retake on either time. But saving this off into this round is going to be super critical. You can see the money there, all about $4,600 to $4,700. Not going to have to go glass cannon this time. So we're going to see a full buy come out.
It's interesting. Statistically, Xbox Lasagna and Jalapeno are looking at some of the worst ratings in Prospect. They're really holding their own here. They're having their impact frags when it's needed. And they've subbed out Your Turn, who was down close to the bottom with them, but they've got Blod in. He's only got 2 matches, not the best stats, but Blod was a player for Aviary last season. He was the captain and really took some names. He was having a really great season with them, and looks like since he's been cut, he's been trying to find his way as an FA and really make his name. T's gonna look for a spread out play here. They've got 2 pushed up pretty far up banana. They've got 2 into apps, and they've got 1 just locking down mid. They're gonna throw this lurk smoke out into apps. The speed is ready for it. He's going to throw a smoke of his own and lock them out of apps here, unless Jalapeno decides to walk through blind.
I don't think that's a bad play. I'm not quite sure if they would be ready for that. But
Well, they
Lost
walked
Fat
out
Boy
this
got to
lurk
make
smoke
quite a bit of
twice.
noise there.
Gonna rethrow this lurk smoke. Speed is definitely ready for this lurk smoke fight. He's seen it twice. He's gotten a double one time. He only takes out 1, and Jalapeno has Balk here. Didgeridoo's getting pinched. Molly doesn't land on top Balk. And Blood 180s to headshot Didgeridoo. Money G ready for this jump out into mini pit. But Holopanko's not going to give him this fight. And he takes him out when he jiggles. That's a nice peek.
Tried to go for that double zoom to secure the shot and took just a little bit too much time.
Xbox
CT's
Lasagna is going to have this kill if Troutscoper doesn't clear it, and he doesn't. Xbox Lasagna seals the deal here. It's going to be a 4-on-1 for Sletong. He's aware of the boiler player, but he doesn't know where anybody else on the site is, and Xbox Lasagna gets the double to close them out of the site. That is a nice comeback for the Kittens.
Yeah, 4 straight to close out that half, starting on that Tech 9 rush up Banana. And success continued to be found. We saw towards the last round there, the CTs couldn't even fight Car anymore. They were too worried about that fast play and going down early that they ended up just giving up completely on Banana.
Money G's still topping out that scoreboard at 15-4, and Troutscoper's coming to join him. He's 13-9. It doesn't match up, but 15-4 in 15 rounds. That is something else. Money G, either he's baiting or he's saving or he's doing something, but 4 deaths is shockingly low.
Only a smoke and flash on the T side here for the rain.
Gonna opt with a Kevlar and take some space up Banana.
CT's opted for no util.
Last guy
Victory too. Gonna take that fight.
Spot. Julies don't get him anything more.
Clueless gonna retreat.
Has a 1v4 to hold down B site.
He's in the spot you can do it from. Gets one. Gets the second.
Sletong finally shuts him down, and they've got to double rotate in from CT. But Sletong and Troutscoper seem aware of this. They're going to wrap in a church. Sletong reloads, gives up the noise, and Troutscoper takes out 2. He doesn't even need his teammate. Gets a 3K to win them the pistol round.
I like the aggressive hold there from the CTs, having the dualies close. Unfortunate jump peak sails out both teams there, and the chaos ensues, and T's come out on top. Clueless, 2 nasty kills from Newbox there. Couldn't quite get the third. The timing wasn't on for him. But the CT's going to opt for the force buy. Only 1 rifle out for the T's as well. The swing comes through.
Eats that nade. 1 HP, and he goes down at Car. The CTs are aware of this push. Clueless is going to play on this rat angle.
They didn't take any damage in that fight.
Not a single point of damage, you're right. But the CTs have pushed into alt mid. The T's have just become aware that Holopancone gets 1. Troutscoper comes around for 1, and Holopancone shuts him down. But there's another in alt mid to shut him down. Money G seals that up, and A site is open.
The call's going to come in from Jittery Dude. Both are Banana, A site wide open. Money G going to go ahead and molly down there. Try to stall them out as much as they can. Bomb down.
Wad gets mollied out again. And it looks like Clueless is not going to opt to try and retake this. He was running back to go through CT, but he's turned around. He's just sitting on B site.
I agree with this play here. Save these MP9s. You're not going to have a buy next round. Have some weapons that you can maybe do some damage. They only had 2 alive. The more you can kill in the next round, the better off eco-wise you're going to be. And also, Blood has a kit.
Blood is definitely playing a much more forward angle. Could get caught out here. It's possible. But he should be fine on timing because Money G's not going to get through Mexico in time. They're going to carry these 2 MP9s into the next round. But the T's are going to have full armor, and they're going to be aware of this.
We have a chaos round here, somewhere. Maybe both teams walk into a stack of some kind, like a 4-on-4 retake, and Blood just sneaks in. I mean, that kit, there's a defuse waiting to happen.
I mean, Troutscoper already tried it on their CT side, so why not return the favor? Attempt the ninja. Let's see it.
Going for the deeper molly on Car there. It allows them to peek half wall. You need to be careful, obviously. Troutscoper aware of it. CT's gonna stack inside of A site. No pit player, nobody watching brackets, and T's are just gonna creep up top car.
Clueless and Blot have both MP9s on the B site here. They're leaving all the pistols on A. Clueless is going to drop this smoke. He doesn't know about Troutscoper, and Troutscoper takes him out. Blot is hiding at New Box. He's going to be coming to the rest of his team, and they're only going to rotate one over because they haven't seen Bomb. Slotong knows and drops a meaty nade and takes him out. All Pinecone is not in a position to deny this site take. He gets taken out by Slotong. Slotong with a double entry here. And Troutscoper hears the push and takes out the last two. That's a triple from Troutscoper and a double from Slotong to seal that B take. The dynamic duo here. Troutscoper with 20 kills.
CT's
Overtaking
finally on the
1 and 2.
buy. No op in play though. A little bit of RNF going on there, inspecting.
Troutscoper currently sitting with the highest rating in Prospect with a 1.47, and I can see why. He's 20 and 10 right now. He is having a blinder of a game.
Nade damage exchanged, favors CTs. Gets baited by the jiggle.
Blot, Pinecone, and Clueless combined for 3, and Slotong only claws 1 back. Didgeridoo gets a second. It's a 3 on 2
Apps
here.
player. Apps player removed. Only one here on the B site.
CT should have seen that bomb when they got those kills, but they're opting to keep only 1 on the B site. Really trusting Clueless here. He's boosted up at oranges. He's ready for this take.
This is the site to go to if you're the T's here. Lost Fatboy going to be quick on the rotate. Clueless not in a one and done spot here in my opinion. Usually this isn't the greatest place to be. CT smoke coming in. Not going to be mollied off. But opts to drop and flash and doesn't take the fight. Molly keeping him trapped in the corner. Both T's going to be able to peek him. Gets one though. Didgeridoo.
And Lost Fatboy's
By
going to come
himself.
through the smoke the second that Didgeridoo decides to plant here. Lost Fatboy's ready for this. Now opt to go church instead. Xbox Design is going to flash over. Chuck a molly into New Box. Didgeridoo is locked into emo here, and they know it.
Both players coming from this coffin side. Ready for it. Gonna swing. Good
Xbox
team play.
Lasagna finishes the job. That's
Good
a nice
team play.
retake.
Swing them together. He can't get you both. And if he does, he earned it.
These are going to look to rebuy here. And the CTs did not do enough economical damage with that round win to really justify the 3 deaths there. The 3 lost weapons are going to have to rebuy 2 FAMASs here. Interesting that they're opting for the FAMAS in this economy. I would have gone with the MP9.
The woes of the CT side, man. You get punished for winning.
It's true. Honestly, the MP9 is just so much better than the FAMAS. And even with the new FAMAS noises that are coming in CS2, it's just not worth it to pick up the FAMAS. MP9 with the close range demolish, it just demolishes players, and even long range, if you tap, you can just laser people. It's, in almost all scenarios on Inferno, better than the FAMAS. Troutscoper gets 1, Clueless trades him back out. Clueless
Thoughts
is
on
gonna retreat
FAMAS
back
Burst
into the
Fire,
site.
though?
Oh god, FAMAS Burst Fire is just throwing. It's like
It has better accuracy long range, though.
than tapping?
Yeah,
Does it really?
it really does.
That's just stupid. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a player go, oh, I have a long range fight, let me pull out this Burst Fire. But Pinecone makes it work, takes that Didgeridoo and speed trades him back out.
He gets
It's a
both on burst
2v2
there.
happening on A here. 2v2 happening on A here, but they've left the lurk into the B site, but Clueless seems aware. Sleton gonna walk up and Clueless takes him out. Is that gonna pull a rotate from the A site?
Not
No,
looking
it
likely.
doesn't look like the Kittens are gonna fall for that fake. Speed's gonna
Xbox.
walk up. Xbox just hiding here. Takes the fight. Money G wins it out. And Speed loses his fight to Lost Fat Boy. This is a 1v2 for Money G.
No
Sees the
time.
first. No time, misses the shot. And he doesn't even
CT.
opt to plant for the economy. Oh, that's some lost money there. And Money G holds on to the op. Does well to hold on to that.
Didn't bait the rotate like they had hoped.
This is going to put Rain in a familiar situation here. They've got an op, and they've got to decide whether they want to force around it or just keep the pistols up. They've got double loss bonus, about 4,400 going in the next round. And they're going to look to save. Smoke and a flash on Sletong. Probably going to look for an apps pop.
Would have liked to see some P250s come out. Just anything over those Glocks. The $300, you know, long run's not going to make that difference.
The only pistols that I've actually seen any player on any team pull out apart from their default has been a 5.7 or a Tech 9. I haven't seen any P250s. I've seen a few Deagles, but not many. Not as many as you'd think. Lost Fat Boy almost going to get caught up here. They're going to opt to go arch. Sprays one through the smoke. Xbox gets two. And takes the fight on the third. Gets around the corner. One bullet left. Lost Fat Boy seems to know there's another one there. Speed takes out Xbox Lasagna. And Lost Fat Boy... Oh, the whiff! Recovers on a Money G.
Speed gonna get the bomb down.
And
Mission
takes him out with his own teammate in the way. That is a nice double from Pinecone.
Mission accomplished for Rain, though. Getting the bomb down through all that chaos. Speed just slips in there and just plants behind where you can't get killed from default. And
the
Pit.
Kittens are going to take that off from Money G. Money G has fallen off in these past few rounds. He's 17-7, but only 72 ADR. He's not finding the impact with the op on the T side that he should be.
I think the CTs are doing a really good job here of just not giving him the fights he needs middle to take advantage of it.
I think he's not adapting in the way that he should. He's been going for this mid-peak every time, and he hasn't really gotten a CT to jump across. And if he has, they've jumped across behind a smoke.
Don't worry about no HUD. We'll live without it.
We've got a Firehawk behind the scenes here, actively throwing and not showing us the match. As Didgeridoo gets two, Vlad gets one in return, and Speed gets Lost Fat Boy. This is going to be a 4v1, 4v2. And the CTs are just going to have to save just like that.
You know, similar to what we saw on YC's T side, that fast B, top car quick. Didgeridoo gets two, trades out his teammate, and they take the B site for free.
I'm going to be honest, I think the HUD's still a little broken. It shows 0 ADR for every player here. Somebody sue Firehawk here. He's screwing with his stats.
Stats are fake.
That was a 5-man push onto B and only Sloton going down. Clueless and Blood struggled to hold that site, and then Xbox and Pinecone just opted to save and pit. That was rough. And Rain, they're lining up to try and run away with this, beating out the eco here. If they win one more round, the CTs are going to be broken, and that's going to be 14-10.
No ops for the CTs this round either. Lost it back over. Money G. Oh, we're going to see him. He has a spawn for an aggressive B pick, but chooses to just look for this mid cross again. Spots it, but doesn't shoot. You know, I just feel like there could be a better spot for him to go. Maybe take an aggressive B push
It's not even the issue isn't
or
even that
hold
he
car.
hasn't gone for that fight. He hasn't held an angle that would let him hit that shot. He's not opting to go for that flick and even attempt the wall bang, and he's not opting to hold a wider angle. He's watching that jump and he's not even trying to shoot. But
Aggressive banana hold here coming out from the Kittens. Blod gonna get himself into logs here, but the T's gonna take over brackets. Lost Fat Boy takes down
almost with the
speed.
lineup. Xbox gonna drop down. They're not gonna know about Jalapine here because Xbox made that noise. Sletong's calling it out. But Xbox is able to hold this lane push. Money G down to 2 HP.
Trying to take that fight on banana, knowing that the CTs have smoked it off and took some prime real estate. But interesting enough,
Takes out one, and Money G's gonna walk through apps here.
Kula's finally opting to rotate into the CT here, knowing that Arches was open. Bomb and apps though. Didgeridoo, low HP, gonna walk up Arches. Money G hearing this noise in pit, gonna call it for his teammates.
And
Blod
Blot has
activating.
walked down.
Didgeridoo with
takes out Hollow Pinecone. And Money G has a site to drop down to, but they haven't seen Xbox. Takes down Didgeridoo. No, he takes down Money G. Didgeridoo trades him out, and Blot has come up on the flank. Blot takes out Didgeridoo, and Clueless is wrapping Sletong. Sletong in a 1v2. Takes the fight on the Clueless, wins it. And it's a 1v1 versus Blot. Plays around the pillar here. Blot swings him and takes the fight. That's going to be a risky retake from the Kittens, but they shut down that momentum from Rain. He's not going to go for the op again.
critical win from the Kittens there. We mentioned it before, their eco, even with winning the round, of course, losing a bit too many players, not going to have the buy that they're looking for. We're going to see that FAMAS come back out, apparently a fan favorite. And the T's, I mean, they had the bank built up, but it's not there anymore. Gonna have a full buy, but they need to convert this round, but they still have a good opportunity to over this FAMAS buy and low util.
CTs are also relying on this round. They really are desperate for money here. This is just the 2023 CT economy. You get screwed whether you win, whether you lose, whether you string rounds together. You just have to pull out the MP9 and start getting kills, otherwise you'll never have money.
Both choose to take a step in maps.
Trouscoper swings around and takes out Blod with a flash from Money G. So this is going to fall here, but he's only got a FAMAS. We're going to rotate one over. And it's two people on either site for the Kittens.
Well, I'm gonna rotate up to A here. Didgeridoo gonna choose to smoke off Arches again.
Looks
Nobody
like Rain is
there.
ready to rotate. They're going to set up for an exec onto A. Semi missed smoke.
Not quite sure. Don't think he spotted him out there. Gets spotted now, but he's gonna go down.
Lost Fat Boy trades one back out.
But it's all down to Hollow Pinecone out here in the pit. Money G already wrapped around Arches. That flash not gonna do what he needs it to do. Nade takes a big chunk.
Money G drops behind him. Go for the knife. Go for the knife, please. Oh, Money G sprays it in smoke. Takes that Hollow Pinecone, and Lost Fat Boy has a 1v4 retake ahead of him. He's gonna opt to save.
Gonna try to at least.
T's are probably not gonna hunt here. Their eco's low.
Yeah, fortunately for Lost Fat Boy, they don't have the money, and the bomb radius is gonna keep them from sticking around too long. He needs to also be careful where he's standing. Only 67 HP.
He should be good because the bomb is planted towards default, but yeah, he's gonna lose a significant chunk of health, and this fight on the money is crucial. Takes
now
him
he
out.
really
Now
needs
he's
to
gotta
move.
Run. Stay alive. And Money G has the money to be able to take that fight. 13 to 11 here. And the CTs are hurting.
Yeah, that was A do or die for both teams there, and Rain just going to take advantage of it again. That CT economy getting punished by winning a round. Losing too many players, going to have that low util, and they're just going to opt for some pistols here, just little upgrades around
pulls
it.
out the revolver.
Pocket Scout, ready to roll.
I believe that the revolver glitch is illegal in CSC. So without that kind of mega buff, I'm not sure he's gonna get much done with this.
I
It'd be
mean,
interesting to
it's the
see.
ideal of if you have a team that multiple people run it, because all you need is the tags. You know, it's 2 shots to the chest or the legs and they die. But just by itself, maybe not the most ideal.
To try and go for the half wall spam, it does do a lot of damage to the wall.
He's gonna opt to play it slow here. That's the smoke gone from the CT side. You're gonna use it very early to hold off middle.
Money G holding mid there was holding for the Michael Jackson, or sorry, Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson swing, holding his crosser way up in the air. And he Trout Scoper peeks into 4.
That's the R8 down.
Clueless takes out 1, and Lost Fat Boy's behind 3. Oh, is he gonna get the timing here? Money G reads it and takes him out. That's a lost round from the CTs. Could have gone the other way.
He just chose to spam the smoke. Maybe gets one and gets away with it. But Xbox gonna take down Money G. A little bit of damage done. Oh, can't quite get around the corner. Speedy as ever gets to him. Clueless has the AK though. Gonna choose to keep it and get back to B. But Rain gonna be on 14 here. Money still not amazing for the CTs, even with this.
Clueless should be able to drop one over into the next round, but they're gonna really struggle. This is gonna be a FAMAS buy for sure. Lost Fat Boy and Xbox probably gonna opt for the FAMAS or the MP9. Vlad is able to pull out an M4, but Hollow Pinecone is not. It's gonna be rough.
See if Clueless has to buy armor here as well. Not gonna be a whole lot to give around. Maybe if Famas gets dropped out. We see 2 already gonna go down. He opts just to buy util and armor for himself.
I would have liked to see an M4 drop to Vlad. He is top ranking right now, and I'll put some trust in it when you're down like this. Money G gonna spot that cross, and Lost Fat Boy's going for that all mid peak. Takes one out. It's traded out by Didgeridoo.
I like the aggressive play here out of the Kittens. I think that was a good choice. Needed to have a little bit of backup. A Hollow Pinecone in a spot right here. Aggressive in all mid. Troutscoper trying to get one. Managed to get his blood on his reswing. Didgeridoo gonna get caught up by Hollow Pinecone, and Money taking this fight. Hollow Pinecone couldn't quite see him over the ledge. Had to jump up and get punished.
Oh, Clueless was 1 HP, gets taken out by Troutscoper. That's a 2K for Troutscoper opening up the B site, and they're just going to hit it here. It's going to be 15 for Rain, and the Kittens are going to have no money into this round.
Xbox Lasagna left with no choice but to save it.
This is an unfortunate ending. Kittens really getting screwed on eco here. And Rain, unless they lose to what's essentially going to be an eco, it's going to be probably a locked-in win from them. It'll be a 16-11, like I called right before stream. I'd like that said.
Allegedly.
I did say it was going to be 16-11. When I found out it was going to be Inferno, I actually switched it to 16-14. But still, the classic scoreline. Xbox is going to get himself an M4.
Nice upgrade for his troubles and his woes, but it's not going to make this feel much better.
He can
No
drop
money.
over. He can drop
No
over an
money.
M4 or an A1, but this is going to be rough. They'll have no util going into this if they prioritize weapons like they should. Blod will drop over an M4 to Xbox. Buy himself another M4. Fat Boy going to go with the MP9. And Clueless has a 5.7. Clueless is going to defend the B site with Vlad with a 5-7.
Match point for Rain here. Gonna take this tactical timeout. Figure out, hey, we know they're gonna be low money. Let's figure out what do we want to do? What's worked? Let's not give them any extra kills. Let's not turn any guns over. Just try to finish this out on a clean round. They do have enough money, I believe, if they were to lose out, they would have a buy every round until the inevitable 15-15 may or would occur at that point. But
Inevitable.
Nothing
is inevitable.
First up is gonna be this really, really hard buy out of the CTs.
We're gonna see. Rain is not gonna opt for this last round icing. They're gonna only take the one tack. They're not gonna wait till the like 4-second mark and take another tack just to screw with the Kittens. They're gonna be civil about it, but
No fanatic pause.
Kittens really fighting for this banana control here. They've used a large chunk of their util just trying to take it. Smoke close to half wall, and Troutscoper's gonna walk up on this one. Right clicks the flash. I don't think that made it over half wall. It didn't.
It did not.
Interesting.
Smoke coming in on arches. They've got a double play here in apps. Speed walking into it.
Speed takes out Jalapino through the wall. Xbox gets the trade back, but he's getting wrapped. He knows about it. He gets one, and there's another one in arch. They're walking up. It was brackets, actually. They're Sletong seems aware of Xbox. Executes him. This is a 2v3 for Rain.
Both players on full HP. Vlad low here, but gonna manage to drop the bomb. Leaves Sletong in the 1-on-3. Tong hunting for him. Gonna take him down. 1-on-2. Does have bomb. DTs are split.
Pops to move towards the B site, and we're gonna see Clueless sitting here. No, it's Lost Fatboy.
Running into the gun.
Sitting towards
Clueless.
Banana.
Getting the notion from his teammate. Hey, he is B. Plant's going down. Lost Boy gonna have a weird angle to smoke. It's gonna take him down through the edge.
They save themselves from the precipice of defeat. That is 12-15 for the Kittens, and oh my god, that should not have been a round win. Xbox Lasagna and Blood really putting in the work there in apps. That should have been an instant trade in apps onto Xbox, and then a take onto the A site.
This is how it starts. The inevitable.
Troutscoper and Money G are able to retake that form that they seem to have been missing a little bit. Troutscoper is looking at 26-17 right now, but Money G, he's died a couple times. He's only gotten a few more kills since the half. He's 21-11. I believe he was 17-5 at the half. It's not the scoreline that he would have wanted to take into the second half. Clueless and Blood ready for this fight onto Troutscoper. Molly close to half wall, and he's gonna get mollied in. Blood takes him out. That is full banana control from the Kittens.
Satan gonna get that trade back onto Blood. Didn't have the smoke down, faded out. The nade hits the Tong for 29. Makes these M4s viable. 2 AKs still on the CT side. But Clueless by himself on B.
Finally getting some nice util use to the top of banana. We've got a flash from Money G to flash Sletong into car. That flash has actually been lacking for most of the half. We've been seeing a lot of dry peaks behind these mollies. And Money G throws the molly, whiffs the shot. Xbox has a second chance at life here. Gets back into the A site.
But Lost Fatboy gonna opt to go back to B here right as this take starts to come in.
Gonna leave expecting the apps play. That's some interesting util throwing down towards the lane side, and Xbox is gonna have to take this fight Loses the fight onto Didgeridoo, and Jalapine Cone is not spotted. Oh, and loses the spike to Speed. 4v1. Clueless in the 1v4 retake. It's do or die. He's gonna have this fight onto Sletong when he comes out, but Money G's posted up and he takes him out. That is a win from Rain, 16-12. Gotta love a Rocky there at the end. But a nice solid shutdown from Rain. Sletong, Money G, and Troutscoper really putting in the work there, pulling them across the finish line, and that will be your rescheduled match night 7 of Rain versus Kittens. Thank you.
'Cause I can even feel enough to know if I get out, will I allow another friend to try and help and fail on my account? I'm not